You might think once your doctor says you need a CPAP, you're all set. But before insurance can review your request, they need something called face to face notes. These notes are the first step in the process of receiving your CPAP. Face to face notes are detailed documentation from your doctor's visit. They include your symptoms, medical history, your doctor's evaluation, diagnosis, and why they believed it was reasonable to order a sleep study in the first place. Insurance reviews these notes to determine whether the documentation supports your doctor's decision. So, if you told your physician you snore loudly, have difficulty breathing at night, and wake up exhausted, but those sleep related symptoms never make it into the notes, you could end up repeating parts of the process simply because the documentation doesn't tell the full story. Insurance doesn't just review your CPAP prescription, they also review your face to face notes. These notes must support your diagnosis, show that CPAP therapy is medically necessary, and justify why your doctor ordered a sleep study in the first place. If the documentation doesn't meet their coverage requirements, your approval can be delayed or even denied, and these aren't the only face to face notes you'll need. After you've been using your CPAP for about 90 days, you'll usually have another follow up visit with your doctor. These notes help document that you're using your CPAP as prescribed, a requirement often called compliance. We'll dive deeper into compliance in a future episode. If important details are missing, like the doctor forgets to say sleepy, insurance may ask for additional documentation before moving forward and maybe even start over because one document wasn't enough. Completing your documentation correctly is essential to keep the insurance process moving. If it's not done right, approval can stall for days, weeks, or months. We'll let you decide why this extra hurdle exists. If you ask me, it's not for medical reasons. Or, if you'd rather skip the circus entirely, there's the CPAP box. No insurance approvals, no prior authorization, no endless waiting. With a valid prescription, you can rent a CPAP machine for just $29.99 per month. Cancel at any time. If you also need the supplies such as a CPAP mask, tubing, headgear, and filters, the CPAP box can also provide that for $25.99 per month. We generally ship the same or next business day. Return your CPAP at any time to cancel the service. Visit www.thecpapbox.com to get started. Sleeping can be hard. Getting a CPAP shouldn't be. On the next episode, we will be covering the sleep study process for the diagnosis of sleep apnea.